Anthony will be the outsider with no headphones.
It's not a requirement.
Definitely understandable.
Nah, you're good. It is. Everything's sounding good.
Sure, I locked it.
I think it
Oh,
sounds
go ahead.
It's locked.
You locked?
Yes, sir.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure you locked it multiple times.
You can.
Yeah, we back in there. Oh, bro, back in there.
It's all good.
My
Gonna
thighs
get it
be
to
touching.
all good. All right, man. This is the Qualified to Motivate podcast. We're in here with Hemp for Victory. I got my man in here, Bryson Rodier.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to the show.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Dante Quitman, and we got two very special guests, and we're in a very special place right now.
Anthony.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
We got Anthony and we
My
got
name is Anthony
Mikayla, but I'm
Saunders.
gonna let them introduce themselves. Go ahead, man.
My name is Anthony Saunders. I work here with my girlfriend.
I'm Mikayla Ketzenberger, and we own Hemp for Victory in Asheville, North Carolina.
It's lit. I like it, man. I'm liking the vibes. So let us know, man. Let everybody. Well, actually, before we get into it, it's the Qualified to Motivate podcast. So we gotta ask real quick, just get it out of the way, man. What makes y'all qualified to motivate anybody? The people that y'all serve, the customers, the fan base. What makes y'all qualified to motivate?
Let them know.
So we really care about what we sell, our products, the CBD, the hemp. We really want to make sure people are getting the knowledge they need for it. They're getting the best benefits. They're getting the health benefits. They're gonna actually feel the difference from them not using it before till them actually using it now. Okay.
We want to make sure that we definitely get the knowledge out there to the people, as well as give them another option to deal with their different situations.
Right.
Like whether it be pain, sleep, anxiety, depression. Not that we're fully qualified or
Nah,
whatever.
That's
but
why we started this podcast, and that's why we
Yeah.
called it that. Everybody, is qualified to motivate. You've all, as long as you still here, still trying,
Definitely.
qualified to motivate.
Most definitely.
But let them know what you guys got going on here at Hemp for Victory. Let them know everything that you guys do and what you serve and how you serve it.
All right. You want to take it off, Mikayla?
Yeah, I can do that. So basically here at Hemp for Victory, we started as a pure CBD and hemp dispensary, basically. We now, due to the 2018 Farm Bill, are able to sell different qualities like Delta 8 THC, THCA, Delta 9 THC, for the simple fact of gummies and stuff like that. But we definitely want to make sure that everybody has different options to healthcare, honestly. Like
That's big right now.
For sure. People deal with pain. People deal with depression, anxiety, as well as sleep deprivation. And honestly, our main clientele here at Hemp for Victory is elderly people.
Yeah.
And
And that's interesting.
yeah, so you wouldn't think being a dispensary in the sense that we wouldn't deal with elderly people, but honestly, our main clientele is 60 and up.
Wow.
So it's all elderly people that are just tired of taking prescribed medicine that makes them feel terrible, out of it, groggy, just not. They're supposed to make them feel better, but they don't at all. But then they'll start taking CBD, whether it be a gummy, a salve, like a rub-on, some tincture, bath bombs, anything like that, and they say they'll feel 10 times better. They can actually tell the difference. They're happy with themselves. They're not depressed. Anxiety's gone away. They can eat. They can get through the day and be happy with themselves.
That's real, man. I like whenever it's different whenever you start a business that can actually impact people in a way that benefits them. Like, a lot of the times people, to be honest, you start a business to make money. Like, that's what you started for. But whenever I feel like it can also help people, it just adds that special effect to it.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
So what would y'all say is your top selling product?
I'm gonna be honest with what being said with our main clientele being elderly people.
Yeah.
Our main top selling product are edibles.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because the like we were talking about earlier, the smoking has that stigma on it.
Yes.
Exactly.
The stigma, as well as a lot of people just don't want to put anything into the lungs right now, which is
Right.
understandable for the simple
Definitely,
fact
especially
is
for elderly.
yeah,
Exactly.
they want to be able to sleep. They don't want to
Yeah.
they don't want to cough a lot, to
Right.
be honest.
Right.
I've always thought that's probably where this industry is going in the long run. Because if you can get that down to a science, and people are like, oh, this is equal to 1 cigarette's worth or whatever you want to call it, and I mean, there's no smell, there's no damage to your lungs, there's more of a impact with your system because you digest it different and all that kind of stuff. So I think
Exactly.
that seems like the way it's going to me, at least.
Yeah. And honestly, the best-selling gummies we have are for sleep and pain.
Yeah. Yeah.
All of them, they just need help sleeping, and they need help with their pain management.
Dude, that's something every single one of my coworkers seems to struggle with, is going to sleep. I'm like, how are y'all not tired after working all day?
Right?
I mean, I know a bunch of them, like, they go to the gym before work. I go to the gym before work, and then you work 8-9 hours. You're not tired? Bro, I'm falling asleep after dinner almost immediately.
Out of there.
I have like insomnia, so I know what it's like. Just working all day and since I've been at work all day, I want to relax. So for me to relax, I need those 2 to 3 hours just chilling, doing whatever I want.
Man.
But there are these gummies, let me
Yeah.
see, these CBN gummies right here that sorry. When you take them, CBN is a cannabinoid that's literally meant to help you fall asleep, stay asleep.
Right?
Gotcha.
They got them ZZZs right on the bottom.
Right on
Exactly.
the bottle. ZZZ.
That's
Gonna
just
knock you out.
sweet.
And that's
But
mainly
not-
all CBD, so you don't have to worry about the THC side effect or nothing like that. And that's a 30-month count right there. So
Wild. A whole 30
Man, y'all
months.
got a smorgasbord right here, man. Y'all just got all kind of stuff.
This right
There
here
you go.
says
Not
vegan.
exactly 30 months.
oh, sorry, my bad, not 30 months,
One.
a month supply,
Yeah,
30
30
days.
days.
30 days.
It'll feel like it though.
Right.
This right here says vegan, kosher, 100% natural.
That's everything you need.
Yeah.
That's
organics.
also a local guy as well. He grows and distributes out of Marshall, North Carolina.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
And he grows his own CBD because he says, if I do it myself, I know I can trust the flower. I know I can grow it better. I know my product.
He said if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself.
Exactly.
Oh man, that's
Exactly.
dope.
Must be 18 plus in age. Is what it says right here.
So the thing with the 2018 Farm Bill, as
right.
long as it's not psychoactive, you can be 18 and up to buy it. So you can buy hemp wraps, you can buy hemp flour, you can buy CBD oil at 18. It's just when you get to the cannabinoids that are technically psychoactive and will maybe get you they definitely will get you a little bit high, not maybe.
Right.
You do have to be 21 and up to get those
Definitely.
guys, unfortunately.
But she knows the facts of the game. I mean, that's
Exactly.
one thing. So, have you ever had anybody 18 in here trying to buy something?
Okay.
So, with that being said, yes, we can sell to 18-year-olds and 21-year-old and up,
Gotcha.
just depending on the product.
Got you. So
Yeah,
with that,
yeah.
like to keep going with that, what's I believe I asked y'all, what's the funniest, I guess, like the funniest or maybe most unusual thing that y'all have had happen to you in your entrepreneurial journey so far? Like, what's the funniest, most memorable story I guess you got about being in business and being an entrepreneur?
Do you want to go first?
We got to meet Dab Granny before.
Yeah.
No way.
Dab and Granny.
Yeah, we got to meet
Dab
Dab and
Granny?
Granny before.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Man, that's a real celebrity you got to meet.
She actually came to Asheville.
Oh wow.
Yep, for Glassroots show, which is technically a wholesale glass show.
Oh okay.
Man, I feel like
And
I'm sorry to interrupt, but
No,
if
go ahead.
you go on a road like with it, and that's your job, you gotta know you're getting searched on the way through. So they're pulling over Dab Granny.
so surprisingly, she even took a video outside the Asheville airport consuming her own products.
That's what I'm
So-
saying. Like,
Like,
they're coming through there and just ruining your spot. Those people,
Yeah.
she violated Asheville Airport.
it's definitely a lot more lax now though. I feel like it's on the cusp and of being legal, and that's one thing I wanted to ask y'all. I know you guys are probably, do you guys just pay like super close attention to all of the politics and stay like super up to date with it? Because
You got to.
it feel like it's about to break in North Carolina, like it's about to become legal. So do you guys like stay heavy into like the politics and the bills and stuff like that, like local politics?
We do our best,
Gotcha.
to be honest.
Yeah.
We do our best. With that being said, recently we heard about a bill going into North Carolina.
340, 346.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. With hopefully we'll be getting the option to vote on medical soon. So that would be nice.
Would be.
Yeah, excellent. Actually,
It could help a lot of people.
Definitely. But with that
it's a
being
medicine.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, but with that being said, we definitely want to still provide the pure CBD products as well as the other non-psychoactive products we have.
Yeah, everybody's got their angle.
Yep.
You want what you want.
Yep, exactly, because our CBD oil sells.
Right.
Really
It's
does.
a
Right.
top seller. It's how we started. It's through COVID. Like, you got to remember, we didn't have these psychoactive products not only like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's probably like halfway through COVID is when we finally were able to get
Delta
the farm.
8.
Yep.
Yeah.
Delta 8, THCA, THCO, everything.
All the other different cannabinoids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's dope. Literally.
That's what I'm saying. Like, cause like my mom or something, she would probably want to use the CBD oil, but she doesn't want nothing psychoactive.
Right.
So if it-
Completely understandable.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
another thing I wanted to ask about. I seen you guys post on. I'll be on your Instagram. Make sure y'all go follow them. Hemp for Victory Woodfin. And on Instagram,
Yeah.
make sure y'all go tap in and follow them.
follow
Check
We
it out.
follow back.
Yeah.
We follow back, and if you come in the store saying you followed our Instagram, we will give you 10% off right off the
yeah,
bat.
that's free game right there. That's,
Free game.
Yeah.
But sorry, what were you saying?
I don't know. I forgot. I really don't. What was I saying, Bryson?
Oh yeah, I was just talking about like you will probably like I get that you guys want to keep going with the 0 THC, no psychoactive effects because that's a whole
I got
market
it
you
back.
got. You know, that's kind of like the
I found it.
that's like the free.
But what I was gonna ask about, I seen you guys post on Instagram. You guys said come in and ask about our medicinal mushrooms. That was one thing I really
And
wanted to
we
ask y'all about.
came in and asked.
Oh yeah,
about
you
them.
know we had to come through and support off camera. We came through to come check out the shop,
Yep.
see what y'all got going on, man. And we definitely like what we got. Y'all got a lot of cool stuff going on here at Hemp for Victory. We really,
Yeah.
I mean, just look at the ambiance.
And this is you guys only seeing like maybe a quarter of it right now.
Order of it. You'll see a lot of
now.
it in our B-roll shop. We're gonna let y'all know everything they got going on in here. It's something exclusive that you got to come check out.
Yeah, man.
That's
I really
definitely-
like the Pineapple Express paint. That's my thing. I like that. Y'all got to come
Y'all
see
gotta
it.
wait till
Just
y'all
say
see
y'all-
that.
yeah.
It's-
You
I
got to
was
come
gonna
see
say-
it.
We
You
got a
ever
big
see-
one and a small one.
Y'all
But,
ever see Disjointed?
Oh yeah,
On
yeah,
Netflix?
I heard about that show. Yeah.
You hadn't recognized that yet?
Oh, that's where it's from. Gotcha. So
If
yeah,
you
like
look
I
at the background of Disjointed, you'll see that painting right there.
Oh.
So is this something you can buy under 18? Do you have to be 18 to buy that product right there?
Which
don't know.
medicinal
That's a
mushrooms?
good question though, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, what if a 15-year-old walks up in here? He's like, "I want a T-shirt and a Pineapple Express." You know,
you know, as long as they have a parent with them or a
cool.
guardian.
Fair enough.
there you
Fair
go.
Parent or
Yeah.
guardian.
See, facts.
You can at least
Stating
come in
facts.
and buy a T-shirt or some,
socks,
you
a
know.
hat,
We got some
quality
socks,
socks.
right here.
Good socks.
We got some
Show 'em
we got some
You know,
playing
we
cards,
got
some
some
board
little-
games.
Show
We
'em
got
the
a
hat.
nice little hat right here.
Yeah.
Can't put it on with the headphones, but it works
all
a little
good.
bit.
You know what I'm saying? There's
A lot of dope
quality
stuff we
products.
got going on in here. But I did want you guys to tell them about the medicinal mushroom and the medicinal mushroom oil.
Yeah, yeah.
If you'll do me a favor and pass me that little white flyer right there. So the medicinal mushrooms we have specifically are mixed with a CBD oil. We also have a non-CBD oil medicinal mushroom packed, and it's called Megaflow. So Megaflow is full of 1,500 milligrams of CBD oil, as well as lion's mane, reishi, and turkey tail mushrooms, 4,500 milligrams. And it's also filled with dandelion and stinging nettle extract. And Anthony, do you want to tell them what reishi, turkey tail, and lion's mane mushrooms will possibly do for your body?
Reishi mushrooms. Yeah, I got it. Reishi mushrooms are immune support, help with immune support and support of the lung function, found to normalize high blood pressure and high cholesterol, reduce stress and prevent fatigue. Lion's manes help with provides neurological support, improves concentration, focus, and overall cognitive functions. Support all nerve functions, assist in fatigue reduction, inflammation reduction, improve gut health and immune health. And then turkey tail helps boost the immune system and builds resiliency. Has been found to fight infection, including those associated with the common cold, has been shown to modulate the immune system, helping fight with infections, illnesses, and diseases.
Oh yeah, real proper. Laid it out for him.
And that's real free game right there.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
And that's made locally here and from a really good friend from ours in Marshall.
It's called Go With The Flow CBD, and the reason it's called Go With The Flow is because Ravine,
That's the person who makes it.
he's about to say he has been in Marshall, North Carolina as a raft guide for a hot minute now.
Oh, we might need to tap in with him. You like rafting, don't you?
Yeah, I'll get out there in that white water.
Hell yeah. I was about to say that white water is very nice, to be honest.
It is. Rafting up here is amazing.
It is, for
Western
sure.
North Carolina definitely got a lot of scenery.
Definitely.
And it's got a lot of dope businesses like this one, and that's what we like to do. We like to come in, touch base with a lot of the different businesses, you know, show support and just look out for each other.
We definitely appreciate it. That's all we can do, honestly.
Appreciate y'all letting us do this. But
Thank y'all for asking us.
Oh yeah, let's get into the backstory, man. We something special we all share here at this table, all representing that purple and gold.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Western Carolina University.
Catamounts.
Yeah.
Gotta love them, gotta love them.
Yeah, man. So let us know y'all's majors and let us know y'all's backstory, how y'all came up. Y'all can go in either order, however y'all want to do it. Where you're from and your time at Western. That's what we'll do. Where you're from and your time at Western Carolina.
Definitely.
I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. I went to
704.
went to Garinger High School. Decided to go to Western just because I wanted a new. Well, honestly, went to Western because I got to study abroad in Costa Rica in high school.
Lit.
And Western just honestly reminded me of the same environment. The people were chill, relaxing, welcoming, laid back, and nice and everything.
Yep.
Never had a bad encounter at Western, honestly. Let's see, and then 2013. I think is when I went up to Western. Yeah, my
Yeah.
freshman year.
Yep.
Stayed in Scott on the 9th floor.
Me too.
All right.
4th floor.
You were on the, I was gonna say, you were on the 9th floor too,
Nah.
shit.
9th floor was the best just because it was the tallest. So my tall ass was, excuse me if I can't say that word, but it was nice.
We're gutter on this podcast. We've said way worse.
It was nice because my field, being on the 9th floor, I literally could just look out to the band practice field. So I literally would always wake up or in my class days just hearing the band practicing and whatnot. So it was awesome. My major was entrepreneurship with a minor in hospitality.
Nice. My mom got a hospitality degree, I believe.
It's a good degree, especially in the
Definitely.
business we're in.
Yeah.
Hospitality is honestly, if anything, is a great. Honestly, I would say it's probably I don't want to say mandatory, but it's probably a minor. Honestly, a lot of people should just go into or double minor in, just because it's. I don't want to say it's easy, but it's a lot of stuff that's just helpful to get you progress in the actual world, real
In
world.
life. Yeah. Hospitality, that goes a long way.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So what about you, Mikayla? What was your major? Where are you from? How was your experience at Western?
So, my major when I started at Western Carolina was elementary education.
Okay.
So I love kids. I love kids so much, to be honest.
Better person than me.
Love kids. I did 2 years as an elementary education major, and in my sophomore year, I realized in my English class actually that I was not fit to be a teacher. For the simple fact is I cannot handle standardized testing. Standardized testing is a crazy thing, to be honest. And
It really is.
not to digress, but with that being said, I finished out my sophomore year at Western, met Anthony during that time, and I
Been together ever since.
yeah, I needed to come home for just some personal reasons, you know?
Yeah.
So after my sophomore year, I came home. I started working for my dad at Glass X,
Nice.
which is a wholesale all-American glass company.
Nice.
So my dad...
You'll be seeing some of their glass later on.
I was going to say, later on you'll see some of our glass.
Definitely.
So my dad is a glass blower as well as a all-American glass wholesaler. He represents around 80 artists across the country right now.
Dang, shout out to Pops.
Yep. So I came home to work for him. And with that being said, within a year of being home and working for the wholesale, we found about, the NC 2018 Farm Bill. With that being said, that's what made hemp and CBD specifically legal to be able to sell to the public. and be processed in North Carolina. So we started meeting up with people who grew hemp as well as processed hemp. And I realized, Pops, I really love to have a retail store.
Right.
I've done wholesale my whole life. I've been with you during this wholesale journey my whole life. I would love to do retail. And, he was like, yeah, let's do it. So that's how Hemp for Victory started the conversation.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So within a year of our Hemp for Victory journey, Anthony had graduated. He had gone back to Charlotte to live and work. And I really wanted him to come home. We'd done the long distance thing, and I was like, I'm ready to figure life out together.
Right.
So he came home. He started working at Jason's Deli.
Jason's Deli.
Jason's Deli. Yep, he started working at Jason's
That place
Deli.
is delicious.
Me and my father opened the store together, and I was working here every single day. We had some help along the way, but, COVID hit.
Yep.
And life got hard.
Let's go ahead and take it there.
Life
How? I mean,
hard.
we're here, so y'all made it. But how did y'all make it through that, man? It was rough. Especially because I'm guessing y'all said y'all been here how long?
4 years.
4 years.
A little
okay.
over 4 years.
So y'all
We
started in
opened-
20. I'm not good at math. Y'all let me know. I'm a marketing major. I don't.
It's 2023. So
2019.
2019.
There
yeah.
it is.
2019.
They're smart. They got it.
February of 2019.
Oh yeah, so y'all started right in it, if not right before it. So how did y'all make it through that? That's
The
rough.
month before.
So
Yeah.
after a year, so COVID hit March 2020, right?
Yeah.
So COVID hit March 2020. Anthony lost his job. Anthony lost his job. The couple of 2 other people I had helping me here went on their own ventures during
Right.
this time. And so I was doing this all on my own.
Wow.
I was here from 12 to 6 every single day by myself, and it just was not cutting it.
Yeah.
So we knew we needed to open longer. We knew we needed to have more product, and that's when Anthony lost his job. And so we decided to do this together and start
Right.
on this journey together.
So we started
ourselves.
opening up at 10 a.m. every day, Monday through Friday. Close at 8.
That
Saturday, we give ourselves a little bit of a rest. Open up at 12. Close at 7.
Right.
Uh,
That grind, man. You can't run from it.
Yeah, so to this day, it's still Anthony and I. We're open 10 to 8 every day, and we're closed Sunday.
That's
And
nice.
Delta 8 also helped save us too
Yes.
during COVID. 'Cause that was when Delta
Yes.
8 started to come out right as COVID was starting.
Right.
We got signed to the government to be an essential business to be able to stay open.
Shit, the government said we gotta give them something. They
We're
going
allowed
crazy.
to
We
stay
gotta drop something legal. They
Kratom
need
helped a
something.
lot,
And then
too,
Creative
to be
Help
honest.
also.
Okay, yeah. Oh, what is?
I don't
Explain.
understand
Yeah,
that.
explain that to us, cause I don't.
I just don't
what
know
is-
nothing about
what
it. Not
is,
that I don't understand. I really just haven't.
What is kratom? Because I see that that's like a main draw. I can tell
Yeah.
whenever you ride by a smoke shop, they have it right there in bright neon lights. Kratom. So
Kratom.
So kratom is a natural alternative to pain relief.
Okay.
So it's been used in Indonesia, in Asia, and Vietnam specifically for hundreds of years. It's actually a cousin to the coffee plant, to be honest.
Now, does it like just take your mind off of it, or does it just take the pain away?
It actually takes the pain away. It actually will help with anxiety, stress. It can even help you sleep. There's some that will give you energy.
Yeah.
The way I like to look at it is so the one of like the mainstream colors is red, green, and like a white and then sometimes a yellow.
What do you do with it?
Eat it. You can.
I'm sorry, I just
So
don't
they
know nothing about it.
right behind us we have like these little capsules where it's just the kratom powder. They put in the capsule so you can take the capsules or you can just take the powder and dip it in your drink or just take it straight up.
To be honest, I got a weak ass stomach, so there's no way I'm ever gonna be able to take the powder. I take the capsules.
But kratom is it activates faster and it actually cuts the taste if you take it with anything acidic, so like apple juice, pineapple juice, anything along those lines will help cover the taste and help it activate it a little bit faster.
And it has tons of different strains like cannabis. So with that being said, it has more sedating strains, more energifying strains, hybrids.
So yeah, like the red is stop, as in the red is gonna be more for your end of the day, relaxing, sedation, mellowing out. The green is gonna give you energy, a little bit of what should I think of it? Euphoria feeling a little bit.
Gotcha.
They both deal with pain, but there's just the green is gonna be a little bit more to give you energy. Red's more for tired. Yellow's gonna be right in the middle.
Is this like a comparable experience to the?
Actually, right behind me, right here. If you want to look at this real quick.
Yeah, man. Let's see.
You can see what I mean by that when I say like the green is gonna be energy, euphoric. The red, sedation, melling you out.
Okay, so this guy over here, not me. You know, he real big on fitness. You know, he does a lot of working out. He watches what he eats. Good, clean stuff. What would help him? I guess for just muscle pain after a workout.
So we have actually a lot of fitness people coming in here for kratom specifically, either for a pre-workout or for an after-workout.
Look at this.
So a lot of people mix with like their pre-workout shakes, either a white or a green, for the simple effect of energy as well as pain relief.
And the white is the strongest for energy and whatnot.
Shoot, the white is like you drink 12 cups of coffee. It will hype you up for sure.
They're trying to make a kratom fiend out of me.
Oh yeah.
Talking this
Shoot.
up.
Might be something to test out there. We can leave that right there before we leave.
I'll be honest, I didn't know about kratom until I started this store. And honestly, until I was my sophomore year in college, at Western, to be said, about a couple days into my year, my dad gives me a call and tells me he cut his toes off.
Like on purpose?
No.
Guess how?
Let
them guess. Let them guess how.
Yeah. You
Take
want
a
to
guess.
guess how he cut his toes? First two. Just two of them. The big toe and the second toe.
Okay, yeah.
It was an everyday activity.
Everyday activity.
Weed whacking.
Everyday activity.
Close.
Close.
Oh.
Weed whacking is close.
Close.
That's not an everyday activity, I guess.
Well, I guess not every day, but just a
Man, is it like
routine.
a routine. A routine if you own a house and have your land.
Is he pressure washing?
No.
Oh,
God, that'd be a way to lose a toe.
I would
that'd
say
be a
maybe.
horrible way to lose a toe.
yeah, I don't know. I was my guess was weed whacking.
He was mowing the lawn.
Oh, yeah.
And Chacos.
In
That-
Chacos. In Chacos. Yes, in
Gotta
Chacos.
have the proper equipment on. That's tough.
Yeah,
Dang,
yeah.
man.
So,
Dang.
called me up at Western while I'm sitting there with some new friends and tells me, actually talks to me for about 10 minutes.
Man, what if he did FaceTime you?
I don't know if he had that attention yet, but he had enough adrenaline to talk to me for about 10 minutes before he even told me. Asked how my day was, asked how it was going, second year, getting through it. And then it was like, hey, by the way, I'm at the emergency room. I just cut two of my toes off. My friend's here with me, but I just wanted to let you know.
Just so you know.
Just to let you know.
Don't want to alarm you or anything. No need for concern.
No need for concern, just to let you know. So after that,
Missing 2 toes, but I'm fine.
I'm good.
not
I'm good.
to-
I'll be all right.
I'm not gonna lie.
Nobody worry about me.
I'm
Right.
glad he made it to the emergency
For
room
sure.
before he
Right.
called
He
you, though.
thankfully was not alone. He had a friend staying in his Airbnb. But with that being said, kratom. He was on painkillers for about a month. Absolutely miserable.
Yeah.
See that?
Could not shit.
And that,
Could not
yeah.
deal
See, that's
with
why I
life.
feel like that's where I feel like they gotta legalize it. It could help so many medical patients. I mean,
Exactly. Well, he was
Don't
still,
put 'em-
smoking his smoke, but
not in his situation.
I was
but
gonna
just,
say he was smoking the
don't
hemp
put patients
flower.
on dope when you can give them something
sure.
natural.
For sure. But then
Y'all just
again,
adding to the problem.
But after a month, he was just absolutely miserable.
Right.
So one of his best friends in Kentucky had told him about kratom. And he was skeptical, you know, there was a lot of stigma.
Yeah, that's what I would say. The stigma.
There was a lot
can
of
feel some stigma behind it.
For sure. So she came down and had him try it.
Yeah.
Within a few hours of him trying it, he was able to stand up. He was able to go to the bathroom and able to do what he wanted to do with his
That's
day.
what's up, man.
Went to work the next day.
Because it came from the earth.
Exactly. It's an all natural element. There's no additives, all organic. I mean, with that being said, there's always some people trying to profit off of the additives, but
I'll say, speaking of kratom, when I first moved up here to Asheville, I had to go back to Charlotte to get all 4 of my wisdom teeth pulled and a canine because I had a crack. Instead of taking the pain medicine they diagnosed me, I just took kratom, and it honestly made me feel better. I was able to go back to work like literally the day after.
yeah.
It was just like, it wasn't even bothering me, no discomfort, nothing. Just like a normal day. Bless you.
Boy needs some kratom.
I was gonna say our shop kind of smells sometimes. Is what we hear. From what we hear. Sorry to make you sneeze.
It smell like medicine and healing in here.
Amen to that.
Oh, I gotta ask, real quick, is there anything such things like a CBD or a Delta or a THCA moon rock?
So if you look actually
That's what I was
right
looking
there,
at. That's why I was,
yeah,
what's
that is pure hemp moon rocks right there. Lifter to be exact. So it's uplifting. So for those of you who don't know what moon rocks are flour dipped in concentrates as well as sifted with keef. So they're a highly concentrated little smoke there, but
It's like one of our customers, he swears by it. He'll buy the moon rocks and literally he'll mix it in with some of his real stuff and he just said he loves how
flight.
it feels. Yeah.
Take flight. That's
best
all
way to
it's gonna
smoke
do for
them
you.
is in a blunt. Definitely not a bowl. That shit just fires
It's real
up.
resiny. Real dense too.
Yeah. And also, before y'all hop in the comments, you know what I'm saying? No, me and Anthony are not related.
We're not.
All right,
Went to the same college. That's it.
That's it.
We get our hair done by the same person, but that's about it.
Shout out Locked and Loaded Studios.
Yes,
but that's
which
it.
is-
Shout out DJ.
I'm
Right
gonna
up the
say
road from
right
here.
across the street.
Man, you can get your dreads redone.
Mm-hmm.
Come down here, get you some kratom, CBD, or some glass, and you're on your way.
Exactly.
Western North Carolina got a lot of dope spots, and that's what the podcast is all about. Just going and checking them out, man. Going and putting them on, letting people know that they're out here, man.
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
Western North Carolina's got a lot more to offer than just hiking and breweries.
Amen to that, honestly. We have so much to offer. So much. Especially if y'all are in town for 420, y'all should check out Asheville Hemp Fest right downtown. Live music, live everything. So many different booths, so many
It's gonna
different
be a
opportunities.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 3-day event. We're gonna be there all 3 days.
Yep.
So I'm gonna be the store is still gonna be open. I'll be there working the booth at Hemp Fest, so stop by and say hey.
We're gonna have giveaways. If you see any pipes up here, you might see them there for a giveaway.
And then also all Western Carolina current students, as long as you come in with this active ID, we'll give you a 10% off in the store.
Know y'all broke.
I was broke as a Western student.
Me
to be
too.
honest.
Anything to help out. I know
was
y'all
very
come to
broke.
Asheville
I
almost
was
every
very
weekend.
Every weekend. Know y'all need that 10%.
And if you give us a follow, shoot, that would end up being 20%.
Ooh, yeah.
Look at them stacking them discounts. You get this at
Yes,
the
we'll
Walmart.
stack them a little bit at least.
It's all local stuff. You can trust us. We know where it all comes from. We've tried it all ourselves.
Is the covert? I just like the sticker, man. The covert, is that local too, or is
It
that?
is.
It
Oh
is.
man, covert.
Yeah.
What they got going on?
So they got carts where they mix Delta 8 and THCO. The Delta 8 is more like a body high, and the THCO is gonna keep you a little bit of awake, so it counteracts the grogginess and falling asleep a little bit, getting tired.
Super creative as well.
Definitely. What So tell me the difference between the. We was wanting to know what was the THCA. What is the THCA?
So THCA is a cannabinoid that in it naturally of itself, THCA, it does nothing. It doesn't. It's not psychoactive. It doesn't benefit you whatsoever. But once it's actually decarbonized or heated up, it converts itself into THC.
Delta 9.
Delta 9. It converts itself into the Delta 9.
AKA gas. Gasoline.
That's what you're
If
getting
you
in
ask
natural
Dante and Bryson, they can confirm. It's very comparable to the real stuff.
We did a few test studies with some subjects that we know at the school, had them try it out.
You know, you got to get some lab mice and just put them through
And
the
they said
proper-
that it was exquisite.
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear.
Exquisite.
That's what I like to
Smells
hear.
like the real stuff. It has beautiful color. Let's see which one is it real quick. So,
That's it right there?
Yep.
It's all naturally grown.
So we have to zoom in on it, but it smells amazing. Skunks up the entire room.
Have them take it and smell it real quick. Show them on
Touch it.
camera.
Pause that and magnify it. Control plus to 400, right?
All naturally
Earthy.
grown. So Delta
I see
8
the
THC
crystals.
flower, which some people might be used to because THC is relatively new to North Carolina. Delta 8 THC is either sprayed or infused. Versus THCA is all naturally growing. So you're not getting anything
Y'all got
extra.
these dope magnifying glasses too.
And what you're looking at right there is just CBD.
That's pure CBD.
The Mac.
Take that one out and smell it. Get you a
If
whiff.
you're not
I don't
particularly
wanna mess it up. I don't
fond
wanna
of
break it.
getting high, or a head high, CBD purely is for anxiety, depression, pain
Skunky, right?
relief.
I would say this right here is probably something. I mean, if you're smoking cigarettes or vapes or whatever, and you're trying to get off of it and not trying to get on something crazy,
Yep.
if you roll this up in a hemp wrap, you know,
Yes.
You know? Ain't nothing like substituting a vice for another.
Exactly.
We have some CBD joints, 1 for $6, 2 for $10. Stop by.
Hey.
We roll them in house.
In-house.
he says,
Hand
fresh
rolled
that
by
way.
this one right here.
No loosies.
Me, I'm not so good at rolling, but he does very well.
that's how you make a business right there. You
Hey,
take something.
I was gonna say I grew up on glass, y'all. I didn't smoke anything
When I
other
started
than
the glass,
glass.
he handles the flower.
I started laying in there. I was like,
Division of labor.
when I started down, I was like, I give you 6 months. I need you to learn how to roll. Her solution was buying a automatic rollers.
Oh yeah.
Automatic.
I also got you a bong for your birthday.
She did buy me she's got me like 3 bongs since we've been together.
Which
That's
they
what's
are
up.
called bongs. They are not water pipes now, so that we can we can legally sell this stuff. So
I mean, it's dope.
I am not allowed to call these water pipes. They're
They're not for tobacco.
bongs.
These
They're-
pipes are not for tobacco use.
You heard him.
no.
Wow, not for
You
tobacco.
heard him.
Not for tobacco use. We do not support tobacco use, even though we might smoke tobacco.
And for one, even if you do that, it would be disgusting to hit it right out of a bone. Oh my
Right.
You never want to hit tobacco out of a glass.
no,
my
no
God.
tobacco out of
Yeah,
glass.
how did
No,
they
thank
get away
you.
with the concentrate stuff? That's my question. Like, how what are you putting in there besides the concentrated?
So you can smoke flower out of a rig, which a rig is what you would regularly call a bong, but it's meant for concentrates and whatnot. It's just when you the resin from the flower can gunk up the rig, and the rigs are usually more intricate, smaller pieces, and like the tubes and whatnot.
Yeah.
So and then when you try to take a dab hit out of it or concentrate hit out of it, the taste is never the same. It just changes up and it gets all groggy.
You soiled it.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
So like, usually
Ruined.
Usually anybody has a good rig and then also a good bong. So this right here is a rig. They're usually a little bit smaller, more intricate than a bong.
Yeah. Oh, I know the difference, but my question is like, they got away with
Quality
something 'cause
glass.
it's for tobacco use, but that's not for tobacco use. You know
no.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah, exactly.
So
What was that for in the
technically,
old days?
you were allowed to smoke herbs out of it. You can smoke sage out of it.
Oh, that's
you can
hard.
Smoke,
Out of the dab rig?
yeah.
It says the
Not out of
sticker,
the dab
not for
rig.
tobacco
The
use.
dab rig
Get the
originally.
420.
The concentrate rig.
Sherlock.
420. Oh, good
Show
old
this one out.
Scooby right here. Look at this guy.
Ooh, oh,
That's some
man.
heady glass right there, to be
And
honest.
peep the artistry, man. Don't. Come on, man. With the clock on it saying what?
420.
Don't play with them.
What time?
So that's Scooby glass. He's one of the
420.
You said Scooby Glass?
Yep.
Shout out to Scooby Glass, man. Come on, look at it.
Glass blowers in America.
Look like something Dizzy Gillespie would play on or something, man.
Speaking of like the rigs and concentrates and stuff, I think we might be doing a 710 like cookout here at the store.
Oh, wow. What would you, 710, what you mean? Like
You mean 420?
710.
Oh, 710.
710.
July 10th?
Because you know
Oh,
710 is old if you really if you spell it out a little bit.
Turn
It's
it upside
Turn it
down.
upside down and backwards. It's 710 is old.
Oh, man.
Man, that's really
They
you just let us
slick.
on.
They
something.
slick.
710.
They slick,
And that's
man.
really a more reasonable time to kind of try to get somewhere with your intoxication because at 420 I'm still working. I don't get off till 5.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take a
100%.
break at 420 and come back in for the last 40 minutes. I mean, I can.
They
make
gonna
it
know what you did anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
And so you got to go home. You got to cook dinner. You got to eat dinner, and then it's 710.
Yep.
Welcome
Ready
to the
time.
oil show.
Time for the
It's
oil.
the new 420,
Put
710.
your oils on.
I like that. That's dope. They just put me on.
Definitely.
710.
Yeah. Wow.
Some of that oil.
I was like, if you ever go to like the Instagram filters, they actually have a 710 actual like category. That's literally for oil or like concentrates and stuff like that.
Gifts.
Gifts and whatnot. Yep. The memes and all that. Yep.
Yeah, I've never heard of this before.
So yeah, 710 is technically concentrates appreciation day versus just weed appreciation day.
Wow.
Looking out for everybody.
Got to a little bit at least.
Everybody gotta have a day.
Twice a day.
You know?
I mean, I'm guessing y'all are just,
That's for the before
waiting
the
on
work,
that
too.
legalization. I mean, because you guys already are set up.
Yeah.
As soon as that starts, y'all can just drop it, ready to go. Y'all already got the infrastructure. You got your business, location, all of that.
That's definitely the goal.
Okay.
That's definitely the goal, and I would have to say that for any type of shop like us, to be honest, it's the goal.
I gotta
We
ask,
all are fighting together.
for sure. I gotta ask, is there any? There's no nicotine.
Nope.
In the
Nothing's
shop,
nicotine. Even our wraps are all natural. We have the King Palms, which are banana leaf. And
Wow.
and then
Hemp wraps.
hemp wraps, and then the King Palms that we have, they're just like the
No tobacco.
excuse my language, but like camel crushes, because
Gotcha.
in the filter they have like little terpene pearls that you can crush, and they'll change the flavor of the
Gotcha.
cigarella.
Versus
No tobacco
like-
in here either, is there?
No,
None.
no tobacco.
It's all green.
Yes, and that's why we can still sell to 18-year-olds as well.
Oh, God.
That's what-
it is.
Just hemp versus
THC or
yes.
THCA or any of that.
Yes,
Exactly.
exactly. No psychoactive cannabinoids, but we can
I
sell
like it.
you just beneficial health
I like it, man.
cannabinoids.
This is some dope stuff. Y'all gotta go in here, man.
Definitely.
Y'all gotta come visit.
Oh, y'all
Y'all
have
gotta
to,
come visit. Make
for
sure y'all tap in with them.
Yep.
Love it,
We're having.
but
We're gonna go back to that one later.
sounds good. Sounds
So
good.
what are some of the what are some of the setbacks that you have faced? I guess we already talked about one. So besides COVID, what are some of the setbacks that you guys have faced as entrepreneurs, and how'd y'all overcome those?
Trying to stay relevant, just because
Yeah.
me and
It's a tough
Mikayla,
one.
we're both not the biggest social media person. We have an Instagram that we shouted out earlier, Hemp for Victory Woodfin. Please follow us.
Make sure y'all do that.
But we try to always figure out innovative ways to take pictures of the products, get new products in so people can be interested, know what we have. It's very hard to post some of the products on Instagram. You have to be careful. So like I can say,
Yeah.
I can't say Delta 8, THCA, THCO, any of the cannabinoids in the actual post. But if I do a hashtag, it's completely fine.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes we've been.
That's rough because you get flagged or something
We've
like
been
that.
flagged
Wow,
on Instagram
that's
multiple
rough.
times. We've had to change accounts. It's just rough. We've had posts taken away.
It's crazy because you can promote alcohol all day
Exactly.
long. You can get pissed drunk in this country, but don't light up that herb.
Like if I say, I can't even say that we sell CBD without it getting flagged.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if we take pictures of flour, it will get flagged, unfortunately, and that's like one of the main sellers we have.
That's what people are like almost,
Wanting.
Yeah.
For sure. And it's because our account has been flagged before, it causes issues with posts we make now.
Yeah.
And your promos and
exactly,
stuff like that.
Exactly. And you see all these different accounts on there that are definitely doing it, and not even the legal way, but
Right.
Like you said, dab
again-
granny. You
Yeah.
made dab granny, and
dab
then
granny.
you can't get your posts out there. That's not fair.
but she's in a legal state also, so I don't know if that has something else
But it makes
to do
no
with
sense
it.
because when it comes to stuff like that, people being in a legal state,
Yeah.
CBD and hemp is legal in North Carolina. So it just makes me
Right.
question.
It's just like whenever it gets posted, they see it as it's not CBD, it's
Exactly.
THC or
They're
something
trying
like that.
Right.
It's grimy.
Definitely. Ooh, it's rough out there, but we're working on it.
Yeah, and I never even thought about that. Like the legal loopholes that you kind of have to dance through as a CBD shop.
Most definitely. That's the only way we kind of keep running is through the legal loopholes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like one of the ways I got away with posting a joint on the Instagram was that when COVID started, before I started working here, I needed something to do just to pass the time because I was bored. I got into building model kits from anime growing up, from that I grew up on, and
Man, what's your
one
favorite?
of this one back here is a liar from a show called Zoids.
Yeah.
And I put a joint in its mouth and I posted it on Instagram and was able to get away with it.
Oh, okay.
It was like even the liar likes the joints from here.
Oh, okay, so even you gotta add a little artistry to it for it to get not
Yeah,
flagged.
they don't see the joint straight up. They see that light. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy about social media. There's all kind of stuff on there that's vile. Shouldn't be
Right.
on there, and it doesn't get
Right.
flagged or nothing. It's on there.
Exactly.
But let it, like a business try to promote itself, and that's a lot of the things that get flagged. It's a grimy world out there.
Right.
But just keep doing what y'all doing. Your fans rock with it. We rock with it. We appreciate what y'all doing here for North Carolina,
Appreciate it.
especially Western North Carolina, because it seems like we don't get that much shine, that much love.
Unfortunately, not when you would think. Shit.
It's like you get
We got
past
so much
Charlotte,
going
and
on.
you get past Charlotte, and it's like North Carolina don't exist as people.
Not wrong.
Yet we're like the
Nah.
most beautiful part of North Carolina.
Yeah, man. Ain't nothing like the mountains.
So everybody know Asheville, but past Asheville, nothing exists.
Nothing
Nothing
exists.
exists.
Georgia,
Nothing.
Tennessee, and South Carolina. That's it.
What is that?
After Asheville, just go straight to the next state.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But man, listen, man, we had a great time here. We came here
Yes.
motivated. We came through here and educated.
Most
Yeah.
definitely.
Appreciate
Glad y'all came out.
Thank you
touching
so
down with us,
much.
man. Look at all these great products they got. Y'all come down here and get you some, man. Hemp for Victory in Woodfin, North Carolina.
These are some
Right
really
outside
good
of
gummies
Asheville.
right here.
Good
Some
stuff. Anthony,
blackberry
Mikayla,
Delta
they good
8.
people. We only conversate and keep good company, so we wouldn't be out here if they wasn't good folks.
That's what I'm saying.
They
Yeah.
showed us great hospitality out here.
Stop in, get you a 3-in-1 grinder.
3 in 1, not 2.
You mentioned this podcast. We'll
Stash
give it to you
house.
for free.
Grinder.
Y'all heard that.
And it's smell proof.
Y'all heard that. It's qualified to motivate. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on the video.
Thank you
Subscribe
so
to
much.
QTM Media. Go follow Hemp for Victory, Woodfin. You know what I'm saying? With a lot of stuff going on, man.
Amen to that.
We appreciate y'all coming through.
Thank y'all
Appreciate
for having
coming on the
us.
show, for
Thank
sure.
y'all. Definitely want to see
Appreciate it.
y'all at the Hemp Festival.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
420, 421, 422. Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, we'll see y'all
All
out
day events.
Oh, yeah, we'll
Live
definitely-
music, food, other vendors will be out there.
Yep.
Great. It'll be great. Just don't miss it out.
So, we definitely want to have y'all back on the show for sure one day. Gots to.
Can't
'cause
wait.
I love it.
I can't wait.
This is great, man.
Hell yeah.